Hello guys, in the last few videos we saw PLC and SCADA side of our project, but before moving to the next section I want to talk about the flowchart of our project. I should have discussed it in the beginning itself, but then I thought once the PLC section is finished it will be much better to understand it. So this is our flowchart. We have a simulated PLC with IP 192.168.0.1, but since it is a simulated PLC, it's not easy to talk with it from any network. For that purpose, we are using a software called Nettoplcsim. This is the Nettoplcsim software download page. I will provide you with the link to download this software under this video. This software uses TCP port 102 for starting a server, but one of the S7 services uses this port always, so it will be stopped by this software. After that it will start a server using this port 102. The IP I will be using is my local host address, that is 127.0.0.1. so the address will be 127.0.1:102. Please read the help files when you are using this software, especially this general operation section. I will show you all of this when I am implementing this project. Then we will start a node RED in our local host with port 1880 and we will program the nodes. After that we will start a MySQL server on the local host itself with port 3306. You should know some basic commands for the SQL, like inserting, deleting values, etc. After finishing all of this, we will create a node RED in IBM Bluemix Cloud. We make the communication between these two node REDs using MQTT protocol. I will explain little about the MQTT. MQTT is a lightweight messaging protocol using pub/sub architecture. The central part of this MQTT protocol is MQTT broker. The broker acts as a post office in this architecture, but it doesn't use the addresses of these devices. Rather, it uses a subject line called topic to understand which are the devices. These devices can be anything like sensors or IoT devices. Each of these devices can produce or receive data. Produced data is published into MQTT server, and subscriber data is received from the MQTT broker. For this project, I am using Cloud MQTT as a broker. It's an online service. This is the page for Cloud MQTT. This site has a free MQTT service with some limits, but that will be enough for our project. In this we have to create a new instance. Then I have already created a new instance here, and this will be my instance. These are my credentials. These will be used for the communication. When we run our project, you can understand all of this easily. Now we will look into some SQL command which is used in this project. For starting SQL, first I will start my SQL server, then the SQL workbench. Now my SQL server is running. Now I start my workbench. Now the workbench is running. Normally we have to first create a data base for adding table. I have already created a database called test, and I have some data from the last run. But I will create a new table to show how it is done. Before that, I am deleting the old commands. And we will create a new table with name data table. This is a command for creating a new table. You have to use the keyword create table, then the table name, then the column name, then the type of data, then the next column, then the data type. We will run both of these commands. So the create table has been created. Now we will insert some values. Now we will run it. Now the value has been inserted. Now we will look at that value. For that, we use the command select star from the data table. And we will run it. The value has been displayed here. Now we can insert multiple values from this command itself. So now I have inserted 4 lines. We will check the table now. Now there is 4 entries in the table. Actually there is another way to insert multiple values at the same time, but I am not using it here. Here I am just showing you what are the commands I have used in this project. Now we will check the command to show the last 3 data only. We will be using that in our project. For that, select star from the data table, order by the project, this column, descending limit 3, the last 3 row. We will run it. Now you can see that last 3 rows are displayed in descending order. So these are the 3 commands I have used in this project. There are many other commands in MySQL, but I haven't used any of them. So I'm not explaining anything else here. In the next video I will start with the Node.js program. So keep watching. Thank you.